a video. If you're new here, hi, my name is Emily and I'm a cruise ship dancer on board MSC Posia. As you see from the title, this video is a sit down chat with me about how to become a cruise ship dancer. Now, each cruise line is obviously different. I want to start off by saying my experiences have been my own. I'm not biased towards any certain company, to any type of cruise life, to anything you think. So let's go back, rewind. I graduated college in 2018. I went to Performers College in Essex and I studied dance and musical theatre. I then auditioned for half a year in London. I was going up and down on the train every single week. It was very, very pricey. As a new grad, I'm sure you'll know how much money it costs, and honestly, opening my ginger ale. Honestly, after graduating college, I was not fully funded to be able to go on the train up and down every day, to sometimes be in an audition room for 5-10 minutes. My experiences were positive and negative from the audition world. I had a few really good auditions where I got really far. Like one of my first ones was with Princess Cruises, and I made it all the way to the end, was on their books. And I really enjoyed their audition. Like, it was so friendly. It was at Pineapple. And yeah, I got on a few books and I was waiting to hear from a few different things. But as the time started to come around to Christmas of 2018, I was working in a cafe. I needed money. I decided that I'd try and apply for some holiday parks as well for the following year, just to be financially stable, to be able to live and enjoy and do the thing I wanted to do. I just wanted to dance, especially as I was quite young. I was like 19 when I finished college, or just turning 20 in that year. So 20 years old is a baby, and I really wanted to dance. I just wanted to dance. Dance was my passion for as long as I can remember. So I applied for a couple of jobs abroad, and my friend had been working for TUI Magic Life, and I'd never really heard anything about them. I knew that they were a German company, and I applied. And then they replied to me actually on Christmas Eve, on the 24th of December. I was a couple of drinks down with my grandmother, and I said, oh my God, I've been offered a job, like a dance job. And then the whole process literally started of getting a visa to work in Turkey and to prepare all my documents, everything I needed. I needed a few injections, a few shots, everything and anything. I'd never really travelled abroad. I'd never flown anywhere. So yes, I packed my bags and I left England and I headed to Turkey in, I want to say it was the March, April, and we went to a training camp and we learned fitness activities that we were going to be teaching and shows that we were going to be performing in the night. Living my best life in Turkey. I was tanned, toned, because we were teaching so many cool fitness classes, and honestly, it really brought me out of my shell. I felt like a totally different person. I had more confidence. I really enjoyed it. So if you're someone that's looking to grow as a person, don't ever dismiss any type of audition or job, or everything is like a really big growing process, and I felt that deeply with Magic Life. I learned so much about myself and about other people as well. I learned different cultures around the world. I really explored, so it was great. And I then decided, during COVID, we were lucky enough to work most of the year. However, in that time, I had started thinking about working on cruise ships because I really wanted to travel. And I kept missing all the auditions in land, and a lot of them back then were harder to apply online. Nowadays, a lot of things can be applied online and you could do callbacks, and I think that's a really good thing. That's a big change in our industry, especially if you're not local to London, or I can't just drop this job and go to London to do another audition. So a lot of them I was missing. However, I was doing loads of research online when I was in Turkey, and I decided I wanted to do cruise ship auditions. I came home and I went to an audition 2 days after I arrived back in England. Basically packed my bags and went to London for a live business audition. It was a really good experience, but there was so many people there, and I just kept applying for every single thing I saw. I just wanted it so badly. So I auditioned for Show Up, who I still work for now. I found them online and I didn't really know much about them, and I put in my stuff. I put in my show reel that I'd collected together. I think show reels are a really big importance of our job. Having a professional looking CV, I'll attach mine here, and having something that represents yourself, like a show reel, mine will also be linked here, really shows you off as a person. It can have cheeky characteristics in it, shows your technique, shows your style, shows everything that they want to see for a job. So I feel like that's a really big importance of how to get jobs on cruise ships. A lot of people want to see technique and also live footage from classes. So get yourself out there, keep going to classes, keep training, and keep growing. Don't stop evolving and changing and growing. So yes, I was fortunate enough to gain a contract with Show Up Productions. A seafarer's medical, and the STCW, which is the safety course that they require to work on ships, is a little bit on the pricey side. So yes, I'd saved up as much money as I could from my job, and I was able to afford to do the safety course and the firefighting and everything like that. I managed to get a last minute place in Dover, which is near where I live, and I managed to do the courses, get all my medical documents together. It was a stress, I will say that. And then I flew to Italy for rehearsals, and I've been with the company for 3 years, almost 4 years now, and I've travelled to 63 different countries, done 2 world cruises, which have been absolutely insane. I can't say that it hasn't been without stress, and the role of dance captain has immensely put a lot of pressure on me. Especially this year, I found a lot of things are going to change within my life, and something's changed for the better and something's changed for the worse, and it's been a lot this year, a lot of hard work, not always looked at the right way. I've definitely grown so much as a person. Being now 26, going to be 27, I've learned so much, and I'm very grateful for everyone that's come into my life and I've crossed paths with. I honestly wouldn't be the person I am today without it. I love working as a dancer and as a dance captain. Dance captain is something I always wanted to do, and rearranging the shows and cleaning the shows and making sure they're amazing for our audiences is something I feel like I'm really good at, and something that I put my heart and soul into, which is also why I feel like I'm quite an organised person. I try to do my YouTube videos, I try to keep in contact with my friends and family quite a bit, and really learn and grow. As I keep saying, that is the main thing that I think I've felt in all my years since graduating. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 7 years in the industry, and I couldn't fault it. It's been a real stepping stones and like a growing, evolving experience. And I have enjoyed myself. I met my fiance, and I really feel like if you want to do a cruise ship, you should at least try. It's not for everyone. The contracts are super long. you're away from home, you're living on a boat. But some people love it, and I can't fault any of the places that I've visited. I've seen over 62 countries all around the world. I've travelled vastly and yeah, I don't think I'd be who I am today without cruise ships. And I wanted to say, like, I had a few questions like, how do you find auditions? I find auditions through Instagram, Facebook, open auditions, have a few on there, but always check like the websites, especially for cruise ships like Princess Cruises and Royal. I know you can apply online, and go to every open call you can. Hit up the auditions, hit up London, try and find friends to stay with to make it cheaper. Take the cheapest trains or the bus. I've taken the bus so many times into London just to make it cheaper. It is an expensive career, and I'm sure my parents will say it's always been an expensive career, and I'm excited and ready to see what the future holds for me. I've really, really loved this contract. I'll add a few dancey clips from this year, and if you check out my show reel and follow and subscribe and see what I get up to next, it's going to be a totally different year and a totally different whirlwind of events, but I'm so excited, and I'm excited to take you guys with me. Like, this journey is just starting, and yeah, it's been really challenging, really, really demanding on the body and the brain. The team are lovely, and we got 5 weeks until we go home, so just over a month. We're in the Mediterranean, we're exploring the sunshine countries, we've got the shows 3 more times doing each show, so this is crazy. And then it's closing, and I'll be sure to take you along to that as well. Tips and tricks for doing online auditions is get a good studio space, really watch the material and the details that they send you for the recalls, and put on something that makes you feel comfortable, sexy, heels, do your hair nice, do your makeup nice, and just really show off the best of you in that video. Take someone with you that can say, oh, maybe you should do that bit again, or was that bit correct? I have a dance sister, if you know, you know. So she's very brutally honest, and she really helped me with the recall materials for all of the jobs I applied for and that I've been lucky to do. And I know each company has different callback material, but enjoy the process. Enjoy learning the routines and feeling what the company is like and progressing with yourself. You know, think of it as a free class. You've got material to learn and teach yourself, and you can show off how well you pick up, how well you learn, and how well you look on camera. And the audience always is going to be looking at you from that sort of perspective. So I feel like it's quite a good way to get things across. That's for online auditions. In person, wear something that makes you feel comfortable. Enjoy it. Think of it as a free class. Have fun. Just have fun. Be yourself. Always be yourself. And I think that's the main thing that I think. If you have any more questions about cruise ships or about performing or traveling, please let me know. I have a few travel videos planned in the near future, and I will be seeing you all for that. Thank you so much. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe, and stay tuned for my next video.